Hello everybody, it is Andrea from Energy Healing by Andrea. We are going to pull a card today from the Starseed Oracle, and we are going to see what our guides want us to hear today. What is in our highest good and best interest to hear, to know, to learn, how we need to grow. What is out there that I can pull for us today that's going to help us through today, help us make a decision, help to see a situation for what it is differently than how we are seeing it. Whatever we need to read for today, whenever this today is for you that you're watching this, what do you need to hear to help you through today? Fall into my arms, surrender, holding the opposites, extremes of life. Let's see. I haven't read this card before. The Great Mother ushered you in when you took your first breath, and she'll be there when you draw your last. She knows how challenging life can be, that being human can be lonely and confusing, that the polarity and separation can be excruciating when your soul remembers the oneness of Source, but at the same time it can be incredibly glorious and sweet. So often we see things as either good or bad. When things go well, we make it mean that we're being rewarded. And when things are bad, then perhaps we've done something wrong. However, we are all here to expand and grow, and it's through the extremes of life that we do exactly that. You're being invited to welcome the highs and the lows of the human experience, to let them initiate you more fully into life, the agony and the ecstasy, the beauty and the bitterness. This life is but a single breath in the inextinguishable existence of your experience as a soul. The Great Mother wants you to hand over your loneliness, worries, hurt, sorrow, fears, burdens, and doubts, to lay them on her altar, to fall fully into her arms, to remember that while these extremes are difficult, they can also be magnificent. The more wildly the pendulum of your life swings, the more truthfully you can say, I've truly lived. And the Starseed activation says, I'm ready to embrace the extremes of my life. I lay all that I'm carrying onto the Great Mother's altar and fall completely into her arms. Wow. We often only want to see the good. And the good's great. But if we didn't have any of the bad, then we wouldn't be able to be so appreciative for the good. So there's that. Also, when the bad happens, it's pulling us out of situations that, even though it's painful to go through the loss and the changes and all of those things that life has, to bring you to something better that the universe has for you. This whole entire life, the highs and the lows, are what makes life life. And lately, I've just been in this place of I'm very excited to see where the rest of my life goes. I'm excited to see what happens. I'm excited to see where I'm going, who's in it. Like, everything that I'm gonna do, I can't wait. And something happened not so great recently, and it didn't even bother me. And I was actually shocked, but I think it's because I'm just at this place of, okay, I'm letting, the universe take the wheel. I'm letting it do what it wants me to do for the rest of my life. So whenever the thing happened that was like a little shocking and kind of rocked my boat a little bit, I immediately was like, my mind immediately went to, in a week from now, this is not going to bother you. And I was like, oh, that's a nice thought. Thank you. And then I literally thought, I cannot wait to see what happens now. I'm just excited. I'm excited for my life. I'm excited to see how life works out. I'm excited for the ups and downs because that changes everything, and that's going to show me different ways to see life, to live life, to embrace life. And it's going to make me a better, stronger person with every low. And with every high, it's going to make me like a more joyful person. I had a conversation yesterday with somebody about cookies for 10 minutes, and I laughed so hard in this conversation, and I felt so much joy. And when the thing happened the other day that I was upset, my mind immediately went to, I wonder what's going to happen next. And I never thought I would be in a place like this. But I think with all of the healing that I've done, with the letting go of all of the painful things that have happened, the seeing them from a different side, instead of feeling like the world is against me, people are against me, things are against me, it's like, okay, well, that happened, and then it led me here, and then it led me here, and then it led me here. So knowing that every up and every down has a purpose to lead to your story of your life, of this. And so fall into my arms, surrender, holding the opposite, extremes of life. Know that you're going to have them both, but appreciate what each one of them do, because they create a beautiful thing. So I feel like that was like kind of like very rambly, but I mean, I just have been feeling this way lately, and I just feel so grateful for this card because I have been so happy for the highs and the lows lately. I've been enjoying them and feeling them and appreciating them, and I just can't wait to see what the rest of my life has to offer. And I hope you guys have that same mindset, because the more that you are open to receive whatever's coming your way, the more that you will be heading in the direction that you are supposed to be going and having all of the things that you have probably ever wanted. So that's it. Have a great day. Bye-bye.